Hey everyone, it's Jenny Garcia, and in this video I have a Project Life spread for my Disney album, and this page is going to mirror this layout that I made, and I have a process video for that layout. So I am using this, it's the Glitter Girl collection, but it's based on a kit that was made by Pop Fizz Paper. I think it was like a year ago, we did a swap of kits and Dani made this kit for me. And I liked it so much that I just kept adding a few things to it. And I still have it on the box so I can pull it out and work on my regular Project Life and on this Disney album. So this has so much magic and pink and really beautiful colors. I really wanted to use it in my Disney album. This is one of the last pages, like I do with my regular Project Life. All the pictures are already in the page protectors, and I just work on the spreads that I'm inspired by at the moment that I'm scrapping. So this is almost the last page, but yeah, I just wanted to use this bright colors and patterns that matches the big flowers on this spread. And I'm gonna keep it super simple. I'm gonna do 2 shaker pockets, one on each side, and I'm just gonna mix a bunch of colors inspired by this collection. And I'm looking a lot at the flowers on the left where the old layout it's made, so I can pick and choose my sequins, and also a few seed beads. And I love Dani printed me, she has the digital collection of Glitter Girl, and I really like it. It's a lot more bright than buying the regular pad, so I really like how it turned out. If you want to see how she made her kit, I'm gonna put a link in the cards so you can check it out. And I wanted to add a little bit of purple, but purple can be a little bit overbearing, so I'm gonna take it easy with the purple. Use a lot of light purple too, and I'm just gonna keep mixing until I'm happy. I'm also mixing flat sequins with smaller sequins, star shaped sequins. So you want to have a variety of colors and textures, so it looks more festive. You also want to add white sequins to kind of fill it up, so all the colors don't blend together way too much and it's a little crazy. And I think the white is perfect for that. I also use I don't want to say holographic, actually I do use holo stars. I use sorry about that. I use kind of sequin that is shaped, and it's clear but it's shiny. And yeah, I just keep adding and mixing until I'm ready. And I made a lot because I knew that I had to fill 2 pockets. I'm gonna add these flowers in pink and white, and this is the end result. And I love this sequin mix, and I got a little bit left after I filled up the 2 pockets, so I'm gonna use those sequins on a pocket letter that I plan to make. And I just wanted to add, I love adding way too much things to the pages, and there's a big blue space there that I felt like it was okay to cover with a flower die cut. And I love little words, so I'm just gonna put a little cluster in the corner with washi and a star and some words. And I love those stars from the Glitter Girl sticker pack. I wish they had like a whole sheet of those, especially the ones that are holographic and they have 2 colors. They're really cool. And Jenny sent me these jammies, how she calls them, and there are a few of those that are like super tiny, so I wanted to make a cluster with three that were a little bit bigger and the rest are those super tiny ones, which was kind of hard to grab, but it looked really cute at the end. And I'm not gonna journal too much on the pocket page because on the layout I added a little bit of journaling. I'm gonna do the same, but I'm not gonna add as many in this flower because of course you can't see the whole thing. I also got like a speech bubble that says sparkle, and it just reminds me of pixie dust. And we're gonna do another cluster with the star, the washi, and the stickers. And the washi I'm using is also from Glitter Girl. I can't resist. Washi is not a healthy relationship. It's a lot, but this is a must-have. It has really cool patterns and beautiful colors. And I'm using this bead scoop thing. I'm gonna have it linked below. It's gonna be affiliate links. You don't get charged extra, just get a little commission for sharing this project with you. But I love it. It's so much easier to scoop it instead of trying to, like, I don't know, it would have been difficult because I'm lazy and I didn't want to take the photos out. But maybe you can take the whole the top photos down out actually and then like fold it, but it would be so much difficult and you would be very likely to make a hot mess, which is not hard for me. I can't do a simple project without having a huge mess. You want to fill it up enough to cover a lot of the space, but you don't want it to be way too bulky. At least I don't like that. You can do it however you want, but my album is already super chunky and it's not even half done, so I need to cut down on the bulk. So that's what I try to keep it as flat as I can. And I'm gonna use my fuse tool from We Are Memory Keepers, and on the back I just use a piece of chipboard. For me it's easier than the glass mat. The glass mat kind of like slips. I never liked it that much, so I just prefer the chipboard because it grips the little teeth on the fuse and just makes it roll so much easier. And I want to put something on top of those pockets, and I have these lenticular die cuts that are from the Glitter Girl collection, and I'm gonna use the Tombow Extreme permanent adhesive to glue them down. And this is the adhesive you need to glue things outside of the pocket. It's amazing, it's super strong, but it also doesn't make things gooey, because I've heard that with people that use rubber shapes, and I've used rubber shapes so much with this adhesive and it doesn't turn gooey, almost melty-ish. And I thought I was done, but I am gonna add just a tiny little word sticker there because I cannot help myself, obviously. And that is the whole thing. It's a super quick video because it's one-sided. Normally I do my double layouts, but this time I just wanted to finish this side, and I had no idea what to do. I have so many other projects, but I try to work with whatever calls to me, because if I force myself to work on one thing, I get so stuck and then nothing happens. So this is perfect, and from this I got an idea for another thing, and that way it's so much easier to bounce from project to project without sitting there and being like, I have zero desire or a mojo to do this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you like these Disney album spreads and projects and videos. I hope you're having a great day and a good 2020, which has lasted like 4 months, but yet it's still January. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.